Welcome back to the channel. Did you miss me? I told you I was not gonna upload a vlog last week because A, my mental health has been suffering, and B, my family was still in town. So my family is not in town anymore. They finally left. If you listen to the podcast, you already know. Last week I did a lot of self-improvement to just like get my mind, body, and spirit right. One of the things that I needed to do for self-improvement happened to be fixing my personal appearance. So I took some vlog clips of what I did last week, and I thought it would be just like interessante to actually just like be super transparent with you guys. Some of the things I do are just like things that like some people don't talk about. So I decided, why not just like give you guys the tea, the piping hot tea of what Lauren Elizabeth does to her face, ow, and her hair. Obviously you guys can see that I'm blonde, so I'm gonna show you guys the before and after. I really like being blonde personally, especially for the summer, and I just feel like it's fun, and it's like, why not? It literally is such a mood booster getting your hair done. I know that like everyone has been dying to get their hair done during like the lockup. Obviously it's not a priority, but it is definitely something that boosts the mood. So I got my hair done, I got my lips done, I got my Botox done, I waxed my own nose. I've been giving myself a crazy amount of facials, and then what I'm gonna do next, now that my family's gone, we're gonna get into. So first, let's roll the clips of my transformation. Mom, I just want you to know that today is the beginning of my transformation.
Oh my gosh, today is the day.
Yeah, well, it's the beginning.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yes, it's true. We were all very excited. Here's me looking at myself and being like, do I really need a transformation? I mean, looking sexy. Then I went to go get Botox and my lips done. We'll get into it. But here I am realizing, yes, I do need the transformation. Oh well, just gonna stick some needles in my face. Hope it turns out just all right. But the worst part is I actually had my period this week. So not only was I mentally suffering, I was physically in a lot of pain, and I found a heating pad. And not only was I in pain there, but yep, you can see it. I looked like I got punched in the face. This is what it looks like when you get your lips done. It's not pretty, and it hurts really, really bad. And you kind of like think, should I have done this at all in the first place? But don't worry. We have to wear masks. So when I got my lips done, no one knew because I had a mask on all day the next day while I got my highlights and went blonde. And then finally, here's me waxing my nose with my family.
Just be like.
Okay.
Wait, I'm scared.
Okay, wait, but I want to get the right angle. Is it that? Okay, you ready? On 3. 1, 2.
Worked like a charm, and you know what else works? Multimasking. Yep. You heard it here first. Now that all of that is done, so I do this thing where I like bite my lip, and so it's like makes it look a little bit worse. I have this like OCD, like picking my gums problem. I also pick my cuticles, and I also like bite the skin on my lip. It's super disgusting. Anyway, I get a half syringe in my lip like once a year in my lips, not just one lip. I do like a half syringe, so it's like the lowest amount you can do where I go, and I just like giving them like a little bit of a plump. Like it's nothing special. It's not something that's super noticeable. I've gotten my lips done for a really long time. I just never talked about it because I was like too embarrassed. And now I feel like if you don't really talk about what you do to your face with like needles and stuff, it's just like, why not? Like, it's not that big of a deal. I just do it because I feel like it's just something fun, and it's like a little tweak and something that I can do to just like make myself feel a little cuter. I don't think it's something that's totally necessary. I would look crazy with anything more than a half syringe. As you could tell by when my lips were swollen. So I actually like them in like a month or so when it goes down a little bit. I started getting Botox probably like 2 years ago. I had really bad 11s. It's like hereditary. I have really bad crow's feet. It also, I've just like had it my whole life, like my old school pictures from when I was little, like you can see it. So I just like getting Botox for like a little bit of a lift in my face. Obviously it's preventative for more wrinkles, and I just like the way it looks on my skin. For me, I just like feel better when I have it done. So obviously everything's super fresh right now. Face is super snatched. It'll all die down over time, but it's the perfect time to get it done because I'm wearing a mask everywhere. So, but now onto the more important stuff. Obviously getting your fotch and everything together is a fun time. There are so many things that I want to do now because not only was I just feeling down in the dumps, but I also I struggle with not feeling like I have my shit together. And when I say that, it's not necessarily like this desire to be perfect. It's the desire to feel like I have structure, the desire to feel like I kind of know what I'm doing. For me, my anxiety is feeling like I'm not in control. And so I start to get really stressed and anxious and just not feel good when I don't feel like I have a lot of control. And then another part of my anxiety is like I hate mess and clutter. Like there's already so much clutter up in my brain that I can't have clutter in my physical space. So the two things that I need to do to kind of fix that is, now that my family's gone, I'm doing a deep clean of the house. Probably in a couple vlogs later, I'm going to show you guys the process of reorganizing my entire house. If you follow along the vlogs, you know I moved in over a year ago and I had professional organizers come in and really set me up with an amazing system. And so now that I have that and I kind of know what spaces I use and what I like having organized a certain way, it's really a lot easier for me to go in and just clean stuff out. I'm also someone that does not have a hard time organizing and stuff because I am not attached to things. Like if I don't use it, if I don't need it, like I just get rid of it, I donate it. I know Marie Kondo's always like, touch it, and like if it doesn't bring you joy, most things don't bring me joy, so like they're going to someone else, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be literally cleaning out every single thing in my house. I've done a ton of like redecorating over the quarantine, which has been great, but I wasn't able to really clean anything out. I'm going to be still staying home a little bit more. I'm not really one to kind of go right back out and be a guinea pig. I still don't want the people in my life that are older to get sick. So I'm still gonna be using this time to kind of like stick at home and clean, reorganize, etc. The next thing I want to do is, I mentioned to you guys a few weeks ago the iPad kind of templates that I really found helped me a lot. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is remaking templates, remaking a schedule, feeling control in that aspect of my life. I think in order to really execute on all the things I want to do, I really need to list them out. I really need to get organized. I think when you write stuff down, it really makes it tangible, it makes it real, it declutters your brain from all the ideas, put them onto paper, and I will have a better chance of getting them all done that way. I get really, really overwhelmed and I'm always like, oh, I wish I had more help. And I feel like during this time, I want to kind of challenge myself to do more. I think I got really, really burnt out. I moved out to LA a really long time ago now. I think where we're at in the world right now and where I'm at in my life right now, I think it really calls for finding what makes me happy, finding what I'm passionate about. I did a whole podcast episode kind of about everything I learned in quarantine, everything that made me happy in quarantine, and how I'm going to bring that into our new normal. So with these iPad templates, I'm really looking to write down all the cluttered thoughts in my brain, really come up with some sort of system that works for me so I can be happy on a day-to-day basis while also feeling like I'm accomplishing my small goals every single day. I mentioned that I've been taking really good care of my skin, and so something that I'm going to be doing because of that is I'm actually going to start a healthier lifestyle diet. Let me know if you guys want to kind of like follow along and stuff. I know you've liked seeing a what I eat in a day video. You guys know that I'm not really good at doing diet, kind of self-restricting anything. I'm someone that like, I just have a hard time saying no to things that I want. So for instance, sugar and dairy have been huge for me. And I talked to my skin specialist. I basically don't have any active breakouts besides like 2. And everything else is just congestion in my face. So you can't really see it when I have no makeup on. My skin looks pretty good, but then when I put makeup on, you can kind of see these little bumps. They really bother me. I'm not like super obsessed with them. And she said that those are probably not going to go away no matter how great I take care of my skin unless I change my diet. So I'm gonna be trying to cut out sugar and dairy. I've definitely been noticing I've been feeling a little bit more fatigued and having stomach pain because of the stuff that I eat. And so a few years ago, I cut out dairy and some other stuff and I felt a lot better. And then when I reintroduced it into my diet slowly, it didn't really upset my system. So I'm hoping that if I cut it out for a while, I can really see like what the culprit is. So I'm gonna be trying to just like eat healthier, feel better, really take care of myself. During quarantine, I didn't get the opportunity to like really like cook at home and really like take care of myself because I was just more so taking care of my mental health. It's totally okay. Like I'm not mad about it. I'm not being hard on myself. I'm not shaming myself. It's more so just like I want to feel even better. So why not try these things? So it's a lot, like it's a lot. Like the physical transformation is just like whatever. That was easy. That was just like going to see a couple people, getting some things done on my face. That doesn't solve all my problems. There's still so much work that I need to do on myself, whether it's personal growth, business growth, health growth. So it's a lot. I honestly just like going forward in the vlogs, I just want to be like super transparent with you guys and really take you along just like my journey, because there's like a lot that I want to change. I feel like I've grown a lot in 2020 and there's still a lot more growth that needs to happen. Maybe it's not the most exciting thing to you. I hope that it inspires you to like kind of do the same. I think that if we like come together as a community, like on the people that watch this channel, that listen to the podcast, that we can really just like level up like in our own selves. And I really hope that you guys are interested in that, whether it's the health part, the cleaning, organizing part, home decor, or just like the fashion and the beauty, just like feeling your best self all around. Like I'm just really inspired to get my shit together. And it's never about being perfect. It's never about doing it all in one day. It's always, always, always about the small things that add up to the bigger, best version of yourself. So I really hope you guys are down to clown, kind of like come along with me. We're still gonna keep it fun, keep it light, but I wanna bring you guys along to like everything that I'm doing, because clearly there's a lot to get done and I would love to vlog it for you guys. I just wanted to give you guys like a little like personal update. Let me know if you like longer or shorter vlogs. I'm gonna have a vlog up this upcoming week. My boyfriend is FaceTiming me. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Instagram. Follow the podcast. We are gonna finish 2020 strong. We're gonna make it a good year. We're gonna roll with the punches and we're gonna level up. Good? Sound good? Okay. Okay, I'll see you guys in a few days. I love you very much. Thank you for being patient with me during a pandemic. Feel like that is, you know, no one else has been struggling for the past few months. No one else is depressed. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.